and address Miss China's yet kiprich. You address everything but being a predator. No kiprich. You can't say you're not a predator, you know, because that's what predators are. They prey on young girls, right, or young boys. Kiprich, you never address this. You never address this. All these years, you never address it.
Wow. When you're 15, they take my virginity when you're 15 years old. Them tell them I'm 23 years old.
There it is. Kiprich, she said that months ago. On every time I see her on different lives, she said the same thing. You took her virginity at 15 years old and you never address it. And you love grooming young girls. You groomed this young woman. And then you took advantage of her when she's speaking out. She also say you violently abuse her too, physically. So all that too, address that. We needed to address everything because over here you have to address things, kiprich. When you want to be a TikToker.
When you're 15, they take my virginity when you're 15 years old. Them tell them I'm 23 years old. Yeah, man. When I go and report the life you want, because you say if me come over this, I'm coming back. So me I tell you, we're not wasting no time. We're not wasting no time. If you think you can shut me up a line, I tell.
Okay, that was months ago she did that, right? That was months ago. She did that on my platform, right? Let me tell you, her story has not changed. The only thing that changed is the dates.
Yeah, Miss Chin, we can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, what go on?
Miss Chin, you know if
over here, what go on?
Miss Chin, you know what Kiprich said about you last night? Him said him in America and he married and you sent him inappropriate picture.
Well, me do a live last night and talk about it because guess what now?
Yeah.
For all of the idiot them. Let me clear the ear. For all of the idiot them, because I know it a go screen record. For all of the idiot them, we say where she come from now, monitoring spirit, cool it up, nobody never call her. All four of the people them in the mix up call me name.
Yeah.
All of them call me name.
Yes, because Christy said, Miss Chin, Christy said, Kiprich call her. Kiprich and Kizzy call her to cut you off, to come bring you down.
Look on the page, you see it, come pin it. Hold on before it even reaches so. Kizzy mother, Miss Precious said today, took his case to Kiprich, say, oh, you saw, you go on like you
not that one. Miss Chin, Kiprich. Give me another one. What other boy?
Yeah, Miss Chin, we can.
Nobody not worrying like you. Remember, you give me STD when you're 17 years old. Every time me and you have sex, and when you come, I blood up sheet at you because you're guilty. And with your beer and you wash out your blood out of sheet. Because you know what you do. Your beer and your take up.
Kiprich, I know see your friend them love you because some of my good friend them in pan TikTok them love you. Them love the old Kiprich, but they didn't know that you was a predator also. You address everything, Kiprich. Good morning, Shelly. You address everything, Kiprich, except the 15-year-old girl that you had sex with while she was wearing her uniform. You not answer that. And that we want you answer, Kiprich. We don't want you answer nothing else on TikTok no more. Now you're a TikToker. And now people are bring out, Kiprich, I saw it stay over here. Once you become a TikToker, then I'm going to start bring out your business over here. Kiprich, when you become a TikToker, because now you're a TikToker, right? You're doing taps and roses, and you play a match and you get a gift. You're a TikToker now. So when the people them come out and I say you groom little girls, or you like them young, and Miss China say you took her virginity at 15, and you still now come address those things. Exactly, Ricky. He might address everything. Let me tell you something about you, Kiprich. That's the reason why I want to talk about it today. Because I'm sick and tired of you dancehall and reggae artists sweeping everything's under the rug. You guys sweep everything under the rug and pretend that it's okay. Or having sex with a child is not okay. It's not okay having sex with kids. No, you're a father. What are we going to do now with this? With this information, what should we do with this information, Kiprich? You're a TikToker now. No, they're talking about your life over here. No. A lot of us did not know you were preying on Miss Chin. Miss Chin is still damaged. And I tell her that before. She's still damaged. Big up yourself everywhere. Miss Chin is damaged. I get it. A lot of people don't understand that. Unless you've been like a part, like I tell you guys my story, right? You know, sexually molested at age 5, right? I was molested at age 5. And that carried me throughout my life. At age 47, that still affects me, right? It still affects me in some ways where my trust level is concerned with the opposite sex and when intimate relationships. It still affects me as a mom, trusting people around my child and stuff. It still affects me. You understand? What people don't realize is Miss Chin had sex with Kiprich at 15. He was a grown man and he took advantage of her. He was able to let her fall so deep in love with him that he could manipulate her out of any situation. When he took her child and came to America, she trusted him so much, she gave her child to him in hopes that he would do the right thing as a 24-year-old man. Stop telling me that we do it all the time and that's how the culture stay. The culture has to stop. The culture has to stop. Why are we calling it culture? Why are we saying this is culture? Why are we saying this is culture? He was so good that let me tell you something. I've had friends who've dated older men. I'm guilty of that too as a young girl in Jamaica. When you date an older man, anything the man say, you believe it. Because you're saying he's more mature, right? We use older as maturity. So we're saying that he's more mature, right? She, because of her grooming, remember, no? Let me tell you how wicked the culture is. Or not the culture, sorry, Andre. And that's what I said. Wicked, these people are, let me tell you. This little girl, this child, was living in Kiprich house with a mother. 15, 16, 17. When I come here and I tell you that the mothers in Jamaica, the girlfriends in Jamaica, the sisters in Jamaica, the wives in Jamaica, the women in Jamaica, those are the people that literally continue to protect predators and pedos. Whoever this bitch is, Melon, get the fuck off my page. Get rid of that person out of my life. Whoever the Melon person is, block the bitch out of my life. Because once again, I'm going to say it. Women protect fucking predators. Block that bitch. Thank you. Because we don't know what I talk about one or not here. This is a problem. Women protect predators. Wives protect predators. Friends, they protect predators. This little girl was living in the house with Kiprich and a mother. And him never addressed this. If Chin is wrong or Chin is lying, why haven't Kiprich addressed these strong information? He has not addressed any of this. He has not addressed any of this. Her father kicked her out because she, as a child, started falling in love with a 23, 24-year-old man who have him things and he was already a dancehall artist. And because she want man, a son of Jamaican parents there, them put her out. She went and lived with Kiprich mother and Kiprich in the same house as a child. And I will always say it with no apologies. These mothers in Jamaica, some of these mothers in Jamaica, are the worst women you will find in this world. They protect predators. A lot, I know them. I've been around them. I've been a victim and a survivor. And most other family members knew that their uncle was molesting little girls in the neighborhood, and nobody said anything about it. Ricky stupid. You got in last. You got in last, Ricky. Yeah. Exactly, Ricky. Lim up him ass. A big man a come for your daughter. A lot of them, and exactly them love the sweets because guess what? Remember, you know, him is a dancehall artist already, you know. Him a their own all of the celebrity them, so them call them celebrity in Jamaica, you know. So him, she a go, remember, you know, she say she and her friend them in a uniform, I go a studio, go. I don't see what is so sexy. What is attractive about kids in uniform for these grown men in Jamaica? These grown men in Jamaica find young girls in uniform attractive. I forgot what school she said she go. Was it Queen's, Ricky? You remember what school she said? One of the all girls school she was going. Because she said she used to go there with her friends them at the studio. She go to the studio, you know, with our friends them in a uniform because Jonathan Grant, okay, uniform she wear. She and her friend them in a uniform and go pick up the man them in a studio. Kiprich and him friend them. That's what she say. And all know Kiprich not come address this. Kiprich address everything else except this. As a man, me would have addressed this one time. Me would have to address this. My name can't call upon pedophile. My name can't call upon predatory behavior. My name wouldn't be able to call upon this. Me as a woman, me not there with no man when them name a call upon predator or pedophile. Me as a woman, me not there with no man. Thank you so much, baby. Me as a woman, me not there with no man when them name a call upon pedophile. Kiprich addressed everything except the fact that you had sex with this child at 15. This child lived in your house with your mother. She said some of the time, she said, you know, the video, there was so much blood sometime. Kiprich outside, I wash out the sheet with him on. True Jamaican bad boy, that's true. True. But the point is, you know, Jamaican bad boy, don't come out here as a TikToker. Don't come out here in a people business and think that people now gonna start talking about your business. You understand? Kiprich, you are a celebrity. All of a sudden, you're a TikToker now. You're a TikToker now. And every time when Chin come out, come address this, she always go back to the same thing. I was 15 years old when you took my virginity. I was wearing uniform when you used to come and visit me and pick me up from school. I do. Kiprich, you never address this. You never address this. Fuck today. Ooh, it's Friday all of a sudden. The whole no. Tap up the screen, guys. Why are you guys sitting here just listening to me and not tapping the screen? I mean, when I no go over the mix up place, them enough to not tap the screen over there because when them not educated you with nothing and I tell them no nothing. I'm not tap the screen over there. And understand? It's simple. It's free. It's not much to tap the screen. I grew up. When I grew up in Jamaica, your uniform wasn't so tight. And in the comments again, I be a man in the comment section. Be a big man in the comment section. The girl have on her uniform. So that's what I'm saying. When people are say, oh, you know, Miss Chin is crazy or Miss Chin is this, why we can't believe Miss Chin? Why we don't believe Miss Chin? Because she only thinks that she obsessed with kiprich. That's why. Have you ever been in a relationship with an older man? They will manipulate the fuck out of you. Remember, she's 15 and her father put her out because the father say a man she want to take. The father say a man she want to take. So the father put her out. I'm tell you something, that's a bad problem that Jamaicans have. Because Jamaican family, them do that a lot. Once them the little girls them start feeling themselves and start having like certain feelings, then put them out. And that's something I hate about Jamaican culture. And not only Jamaican, but black culture itself. Because black American family does the same thing. Right? I hate that putting out your children when they start like having sexual relationship or they start feeling sexual. Like, I don't like that. You understand? So her father, she said, put her out. She went to live with Kiprich and a mother. What Kiprich is doing now is not midlife crisis, you know. Kiprich like them. This young woman being 23 years younger than him is not a big deal. That's normal for him. I said what I said. They like them young. They will go for younger is always better for them because they're easily manipulated. They could easily prey on them. And you can prey on someone even when they're younger than you, you can still prey on them. Kiprich is not no angel. Una love say Kiprich is an angel. But you know what's crazy? When I listen to his friends, like people that in my crew that know him personally for years, them shock. Because him so private with him lifestyle. They're shocked. Most times these people are very quiet with the things that they do. They're very quiet with the things that they do. There's a lot of mother do that. Somebody asked a question here. Michika is Michi Silk. In Jamaica, I've seen that. That's why Chin story is not different for me. It's not different. Yes, a lot. I grew up in Jamaica. I came here at a young age, but my friends that were in high school, their boyfriends were older than them, way older than them. The boyfriend would come and pick them up from school. The boyfriend would come there at Sunday dinner with the family. Yes, and they're talking about boyfriends who are adults, 30, 40, 45, older than them. Yes. That's why Chin's situation is not far-fetched. That's why Kiprich is not answering or even responding to that, because he know that if he respond, most of his dancehall fraternity would have something to say about it, because most of the dancehall fraternity, them all involved with little girls. Most of them. Listen to the songs them when I used to sing back in the days. Most of the songs them, listen to them, the underage song them. If I was Kiprich mom, you cannot stay in my house as a child. May I go talk to your father and may I beg your father to take you back. You cannot stay in my house. No, my daughter is 18 years old. She not have no sex in my house. Sorry, you're not having no sex in my house. You're the only one have sex in my house under my roof. If you want to have sex, you have to find your own place. You're a child. When my mother was having sex, my mother had me at 15. My father was an older man. My father also, I call him a predator also. I am not exempt from that. I'm not exempt from that. Young women are preyed on every day, and this is going on history in Jamaica. My grandmother, most women around me slept with older men. Most women around me slept with older men in Jamaica. I learned at an older age, right, that my father was in his 20s, the same as kiprich age, as my mother was Miss Chin age. My mother had me at 15 years old. She is a child. Exactly, Gabby. So we understand. This has been going on, but the problem we're having is nobody is talking about it, Gabby. So now we keep having this generational cycle. Them a look pan Shantai, me see a video with look Shantai, and they're thinking she is an attractive little girl at 11. The men in the comment section, of Shantai video where she had danced on stage. You understand? And it's getting younger and younger and younger. You and I, Gabby, mother can be 15 years old having babies. But what are the ages in Jamaica now? You look in the video, look at the video, Andre. Go look in that video. I read comments and watch screen recording for your living, Andre. I'm going to click on them page, Andre. Click on them page. There's big men, there are adult men that think she's attractive. Because it doesn't matter what their ages are, it's because of their body type. But when I look at Miss Chin looks like a baby. Well, if you look at Miss Chin old, like when she was younger, she looked very, some little girls, them look old in the face or old and big in the body. Miss Chin never have that. Let me say something that's weird to y'all. Miss Chin and Kizzy has a lot in common when it comes to features. The only difference is Kizzy got her body done. Go back and research Miss Chin younger videos or younger pictures. Nothing about Miss Chin look like an adult. And it's even creepier when they look like that. Because when you see a child that look like a child, and you're saying that men are attracted to, that means they're attracted to kids. You understand? When you see the girls, them when they look big in the body or whatever, them look more mature, then you can't say, oh, me can't see why some man get tricked. You understand what I say? But she look like a baby. Miss Chin look like a baby. Miss Chin look like a baby. Miss Chin have a very young face when she was like 17, 18. Miss Chin have a young face that put a different thoughts in my mind. Kiprich, me not lie to you. What did you see attractive with a 15-year-old? What was so attractive? Was it her uniform? Was her pretty face? What was it? Yes, Cruncher, that's what I said. That's what I said. Look at Miss Chin and Kizzy. They look like the same kind of person. Look at their features. As much as we clock up, we can talk about Kizzy and whatever she does. Kizzy look young in the face. Look at Kizzy. Kizzy look young in the face. Stop acting like he's almost 50. He's like 47, 48. My age group. Yeah. Kiprich is my age group. Stop making excuses for these artists. Stop making excuses for these artists. Of course he has a type. Most of them have types, pin-up girl. Most of them have types. You ever watch, like, I watch like a lot of weird shit on documentary, predators, pedos, and whatever it is. They have a type. They all have a type. They have a type. They all have a type.
Commercial break.
Okay, commercial break. Okay.
Yes, your originals are in the chat this morning because I'm like this. This is the original Miss J.A. that they love. Big up on myself. Miss you now.
Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you.
Yes. That is them love.
Yes, bro. Yes.
But yeah, Miss J.A., I'm still vexed about the taxi man I take a little girlfriend in high school.
You still upset with the taxi man with taking girlfriend?
Vexed.
You never have.
Right now,
remember, you know?
if I see right now, me thumping.
A school money you have. You still exactly Kemar. Remember they say when the taxi man say, the little girl say a taxi man.
The girl says schoolboy money done lunchtime.
Or schoolboy money done lunchtime. A big man they want.
Big man they want because for their money not done lunchtime, they have their money right through. Me still vexed. If I see him right now, me thump him.
You know, that's exactly what I came up here to say. I was going to type it in the chat, but then I said, let me just say it. That I personally have heard girls in school say that they don't want a little boy, a big man they want. And when their fellow classmates try to talk to them, they said, me no want you, me want man where walk and have money. So while there are predators out there, there are also little girls that are fast and they don't want their age group. They want big man. I've heard this line several times. I don't want a little boy, I want big man. So while there are predators out there and predators are wrong to prey on kids, you still have to talk to your daughters also.
Yeah.
Parents. Yeah. And I'm 46. I've heard this line since I was in high school.
Me too.
Me no want a little boy, I want big man.
Now he say y'all old.
No, but for real though, like the culture, I remember, all right, no, it's worse than when we were growing up, right? Because when we were growing up, they didn't show certain things on TV, right? And we didn't have access to social media like we do now, right? Certain things, like Red Stripe commercial and them, something that the people were fully clothed. And then they show these commercials at a certain time of the day, right? Now there is no more of these censored commercials. They must show everything on TV now. A little child can just pick up their cell phone and go on it and see all that thing. When we watch blues back in the day, we have to put a TV between channel 3 and
Cinemax
channel 4.
after 12 o'clock and only one channel.
You have to put the TV between channel 3 and channel 4. And
sex is so open with children now, for real,
That's what you guys used to do.
I mean, so
after 12, that is so true.
After 12, we watch a corn them,
it's out there now, so like, no, men need to be more careful than even then. You know what I mean? Because even now, you know, the same social media will not see them on the same social media go bring them down. But now if you understand this, because all it takes is one of them little pitney, want to go touch, come out and put out a video and say, this is the man who touched me. And that reached millions of people. So if that now was some weird pan, you know, like you guys are weird and sick in the head. You guys are weird and sick in the head to realize that these children nowadays are more knowledgeable. They know what right, they know more, they're more knowledgeable of what right and wrong is more now than when we were kids. So when they can stay there, I still jeopardizing their life because, you know, when a little cocky can blood clot behave itself.
You know, that's why, bro, a lot of them get in trouble when they come here. I was watching something a news channel. A news channel. Good morning, my sister. A news channel. And a Jamaican get caught with a little girl, you know. Them saying was a predator in a Jamaica. And I don't know how him come to the border and come to America. And then get caught with kids again in another state.
I'll tell you one story like that I saw personally when I lived in Massachusetts.
Okay, go ahead.
A young guy came here on work.
Why all things happening in the gated community?
I've never said over here. I said in Massachusetts. A young guy just came here on work program.
Work program.
Yeah, there were the people in the
Jesus.
name. Somehow the mother found out about it. He somehow was in the process of he had gotten married to somebody while on the program, trying to get his papers sorted out and whatever. Even that day with the little pitney while little pitney I got school, the mother found out about it, and would you believe he got his green card, and just as he got his green card, he got arrested. They took the green card and he spent a couple years in jail and then got deported. Just by not being able to control your sexual urges. Yeah. He got deported just like that.
Oh my God. So he going back to Jamaica to pray on but he going back now to go pray on other kids.
Yeah.
Because it's a sickness. Some of them have sickness. Because remember, let's talk about it. Remember the guy with the CMR and the Chrissy? Me tell you, say a lot of these mothers, them protect predators. Because me can't really say Chrissy went back and her pussy get wet for CMR. Our punani get wet for CMR
I was just gonna say not exactly that, but the mother them where feel like say they want to raise them daughter good, and then not have no boyfriend, and they say them look a schoolboy boyfriend, then beat them and say no boyfriend. But when she deal with the deportee from foreign, she close her eye because daughter bring them their chicken and pork.
Big man.
Them only concern about the them have man when a little boy the picking have. When a big man we can give them money and stuff, then not care.
Miss J, it is sad, but it's the truth.
Thank you so much, Noni.
Or the family members them where no said them brother, them uncle and them father are predator, but because of shame and pride, then keep it to themselves.
Okay, man, that's a big one.
This is another angle to look at it too, right? Most of the predators in Jamaica are people with status. They have their money. Either they have their money, or them a bad man, or them a politician, or something. So sometimes little pit them there in yard and them send for the little pit them. But because the parents them are not involved in that life, they're less off. Them send the pit them and then go cause they're afraid. Right?
They prey on kids.
Yeah,
they prey on those people. Yeah.
Then see Ricky down the road or Ricky chop grass try living and make one little couple $100 a day time. So Ricky money not long. But Ricky know what last need to make sure saying sharp that blood clot two side and go page blood clot big man Ricky down the road or page in that. And bad man come from town and bad man feels that because they have then little pew they can go and they go bad up him and make chop about and can't work no more. So the pew no worry about them. So then the man not about again.
No,
I don't know. There's no community.
No, everybody.
But
the big stone now work again when they come when one man lick you with a big stone and flat him out.
He said the rich people them can pay them off to get out to them just leave it alone and deal with it in the family.
Morning, Lou. You know what I mean? But like they not even have no shame. You have a 15-year-old woman have a baby. And you as a big 20-year-old artist, I go put your name on birth certificate. That is crazy to me.
And then the fact that
title I'm do for a living. You know Jamaican birth certificates there. It says the father's name and their occupation, and it's upon a big and broad. Rodney Price.
Your punishment and you can get in trouble. But back in our days, like in the 80s and 90s and
when they open up your foot and take fuck, you never cry. So lay down there and tapping eyes.
Yes, Ricky.
So you have traumatize the fucking little girls instead of saying,
the kids are,
you know what I mean? Instead of calling the services, instead of calling the people that who's supposed to know. The culture itself, like, from the hospital to the police, them to the whole country, everybody
they punish the children.
Punishing this little child.
Yes, yes.
But remember, if you listen, when you watch the Chin saying that Kiprich is a predator and him have sex with her at 15, most of the people in the comment section are saying,
as I was saying the other day, it's the same situation. 2 minors and 2 big people. And because Lammy is a Krasmite and to everybody, Kiprich wicked. You see what I said?
Right.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
He's not getting no blame. But
right?
Lamia get the blame, and the two of them was same eating at the same age group.
The
Make
young
it make
girls,
sense.
Agree.
watch this now.
I
The
make
young
I agree with you.
girls,
Yeah.
right? Because they think they felt an urge and they had intercourse with a grown man, they don't think that it's wrong, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
for a long time before they get exposed to social media, exposed to what the rest of the world is doing, what the rest of the world is calling wrong, they don't think what they did or what happened to them, right? I know when I get when they're more exposed to me too.
And it shouldn't
So
happen.
you mean to tell me that I also was this? I
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
got raped. I also did. Oh my God! I know them have trauma
Yeah. Yeah.
because they didn't think that what happened to them back then was wrong because of what they themselves as girls were feeling. Then like a pum pum start jump and then go have sex.
Yeah. And they're thinking that that's, everything is, and it's normal. It's normal
Yeah,
to have those urges.
yeah,
It's
those
normal
urges
to
are
have those
normal, but
feelings.
them
It's
just never know
normal.
how to act on it and realize that okay,
Yes.
we're not supposed to do this with this a big money. I'm not supposed to do it at all, but
Yes.
we're not supposed to do it with this a big money. Me tell you one
Yeah.
night, me have a dream, My daughter 18, me have a dream, say my daughter 17. I want 34-year-old man touch my daughter. Not touch her. Was in a relationship with my daughter at 17. And the things what me doing in my dream to this 34-year-old man, I'm here say I touch my 17-year-old daughter. I may tell her like if that happened in real life, to me and my children, I saw me that deal with it. You know what I mean? And we just want to go back to our fathers and mothers and uncles and brothers have the same feeling for them children. Big
I don't know.
man protect pitney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's so it's supposed to go. We as the adult males are supposed to protect the younger generation because guess what? If we don't protect them, who is?
Yeah.
We have to protect
Yeah.
them. We need to start call it what it is. Am my little you that? Am my niece that? Am my little
Yeah.
cousin that? Family dynamic right now, it come like it don't make no sense. So we don't protect my little cousin them. We walk past them pan road. We walk past all we wanna put them pan road and them something nowadays like what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Tell them man, me love
These
every
grown
woman
men.
I'm encounter with. I'm
Sorry,
telling this
Mr.
all the
Rice.
time. If one of my
Yeah.
baby man them come right now and tell me say I want pussy down the road doing or something, me I give her the same respect that me I give my youth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I saw me look on life. And some want the man them to do it, protect the youth them, protect the woman them, protect the little youth, the little boy them.
Yeah.
And stop judge them and say, oh, then young and a man they want or I want to look about the boy that or whatever the case may be. You need to protect the youths. Protect the
Yeah.
children.
Yeah. We blame kids for everything though. I
Right.
remember growing up, right? And when we see little girls, like even with the not bringing her up, but just because it's social media, you see Chantal, right? And no one is saying that this little girl needs to be protected from whatever it is, right? She too big, she out her mouth too rude, da. Why is she acting like that? I've said this before, as someone who's been a victim and a survivor. When we women, young women act two different ways when they're being touched fast, meaning molested early. They act two ways. They would be very promiscuous or they would be introverted where they're not talking. They want to be by themselves. They're left alone. I grew up in a world where I used to play on my great grandmother's grave by myself, even though I live in a home with a lot of my family members.
You know,
I sat by myself and nobody cared. Nobody paid attention. Nobody asked. Nobody realized that I was being sexually molested. Nobody knew that.
You know which
Nobody
movie?
knew.
You know which movie me like me
I saw
say?
live this morning.
Hold on. Because remember,
Yeah.
you know, the mother did there with one drug dealer, man. And the drug dealer, man, take advantage and beat and give like daughter drugs to go to school, go sell. And when the man realizes he's a bad man, this, and even though me can't fight him physically, it not gonna work because him have a whole of goons them around him. You know what he do? He drive him blood clot car and fuck up the car, right? And bust in ass. And I mean, those are the type of dads that we need for youth them. For real, me not like.
Tally, it's never your fault. It's never your fault. It's never your fault. Young woman, it's never your fault. Young men, it's never your fault. And people don't understand that. And that's why when I continue to say, the way I draw to Chin, a lot of people didn't understand why I draw to her, because I see a young woman. I don't see an adult in Chin. I think Chin is still stuck at 15 with the promises that this grown man give her. And through the years, him still give her the promises them through the years. Through the years, him still give her promises. We're going to come back. We're going to go back. And when she keeps saying, you still a call me, you still a text me, that means she understands her story. Most of us who are victims and survivor, eventually we become a survivor, we're stuck in that mindset. I can remember every detail as a 5-year-old. I can still remember the details. At 15, she's still a child. She's talking with such passion of, the blood, and meaning that, I guess, obviously they're having rough sex, right? She's over. And what are the mentally challenged women that I know growing up in Jamaica have babies. These women these children are mentally challenged or having babies. How are they having babies? And their mental problem. That means I am not well and I go to have a baby. Guess what? Everybody around this child is being investigated. You understand the difference?
Yes, try to sir. And Roger too.
Let's not forget Roger is a predator.
Yeah, we're not forget Roger.
14-year-old. We're not gonna forget Roger.
We're not forget Roger.
She was 14 years old living in his house. And you guys supported it, though, Ricky. So she had 14.
I school the girl I go.
That was so disgusting to see. And I remember when that came on the internet. That was very, very, every day it was just disgusting to watch. Yeah.
And them still, I watch this now. Them.
Thank you.
Our culture don't know how to hold them accountable and say, yo, go away, you look a bumbo car pedophile boy.
Yeah. He should not have a platform.
If people would never tell, if you go suck woman, they not tell.
Correct.
Exactly.
Because he shouldn't have a platform. He should
have no platform.
No, he shouldn't have a voice. No weapon on TikTok.
He should have no voice. Exactly.
No weapon on TikTok. He shouldn't have no voice.
And that's fact. Because it's not like any of us making this up. It was right in our faces. So, it was right there. It's well.
We got to another one. One by one, we're pulling them out today. Remember, Annie, have a little daughter in the house, have sex with the big man. And the only reason why Annie decided.
So she couldn't say it was.
Daughter was at the mother house with the big man. Guess what? The big man was arrested, and so was the mother. Because that's how laws work. That was a child, and she was a child who was not 100%. You understand? So she run away from school. She meet this big man. She was about 12 and he was about 19. But him in the house, and the mother house, him take the little girl. For a week, the whole away in the community, because we had a mommy group. And the whole away out, I put out flyer at the train station, bus station. But that's how laws work. Roger know that there was nothing going to happen to him. That's why he had that child living in his house.
Yes.
He know that the Lord don't give a fuck about children. And I said that before, and I will never stop saying it. When Jamaica start making accountability for and making sure that children and women are protected, we'll have a better Jamaica. Until then, the Jamaica we live in will always be that.
But watch this now, Miss J.A.
Yes, go ahead, bro.
Him have a little pitney, a great little pitney from she there at school, and she reached adult age.
Check the stats, man. Most of them man here, them once I'm a predator, them don't want a big woman. Once you reach 18 and you want to come out at 18, reach the teen age, them don't want you no more. I said go for real.
Because they can't control them no more.
Him have the little pitney.
Yeah.
Room the little pitney.
Uh-huh.
I mind her while she there in the school and everything.
Yep.
And when soon as she done school and turn big woman, nobody want her again.
Oh, because he can't control her anymore.
Can't control her anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's
for a lot of them, it's about the control that they can control kids. You know? Disgusting. I used to always say, if all that ever happened to all my daughter, I say, straight in the courthouse when you're there on the stand, sit down and get testimony, me come up there, come pow you right in the courthouse. Come in a feast, you're supposed to go to prison.
Tell them, man, you see? There's a guy. There's a guy, I think it was 2 years ago, where a police officer unalived his son, and he went to the police officer's daughter's prom and unalived her back. That's the kind of father I am. I don't care if you're a judge, jury, police, soldier, it don't matter to me. If you hurt my family, me I hurt back for you.
Uh-huh. That's what me feel.
My child, me I hurt
especially
you.
Your child, Ricky. Especially your child.
Me I hurt you. And me bring them come here, they never have to reach her. And me go take my little enough self and go blood clot talk about me I do their mother and bring them come here. So me have to protect them.
Yep.
And as long as me have breath in my body, me don't care if I'm a big woman daughter.
Yes.
Or I'm a big man son. I still my youth that morning lawyer, I still my youth that. And guess what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me I make sure say me take care of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me no feel say you're supposed to go to prison go eat 3 meals a day. Me no feel
I mean I pay my taxes, so me still I go pay for you to take care of you. And what you do for me pitney?
Yeah.
Blood clot mad.
Me no feel say you have to go to prison. I just might. Nope. I've said that for years.
Nope.
A lot of people say kiprich shouldn't address this predator allegation. Do you guys think that this is something that kiprich should address?
He will not.
What do you guys think? Why wouldn't he address it?
Because he won't be able to lie about it. He would have to own up to it. Because if you look at her age, her child's age, so on and so forth, and as well as the other people that came forward, right now this are coming like the Epstein fucking case. Because right now she still have classmates who will come out and say yes, them used to come at school gate, come pick we up.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So at the end of the day, him have to ignore that. Him have to ignore. There's too much evidence that point that this is the truth for him to say no, it's not.
Yeah,
and Chin alone I come out and say it. Our classmate them I say it too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if I just Chin alone and say it, and when you look on our age and look on the pitney age and so on and so forth, it adds up. It adds up. Because she had the child at what, 17?
Yes.
That means she got pregnant at 16. That means that they are fucked before she get pregnant. Even then, even then she had the child at 16 or got pregnant at 16. She's a quote unquote adult in that can give consent in Jamaica. Right? It still look bad. It don't look good nowhere around. No matter how you turn it, it don't look good nowhere, no how.
Exactly. So even if she was 16, it still look bad.
Yeah. It look bad. It no matter how you go match it up and say, oh, well, at least she get pregnant at 16, that means that she illegal.
Yeah.
Our classmate then still can come out and say, he used to come pick her up at school when she was 15.
Yes.
I say he used to pick her up from school, and our father can come out and say, me put out my pitney at 15 because he never fucking big man. These are the facts. So for him to come out and say anything about it, is he just gonna come out and say, well, mere allegations that go around and say, me touch that girl that tay.
Guys, Munchie has a question. Munchie says, so why all of a sudden you hearing this? It's not all of a sudden. She
Not
has
all
been
of a
saying this
sudden.
for years.
We've heard this before, but this is the time that we felt like talking about it.
It's not all of a sudden.
So that goes, now is when we feel like
because it's on social media, Munchie. Because social media highlights a lot of these predators. That's why we're talking about it. We're hearing about it now because social media is there. A lot of these things are hidden until social media start highlighting a lot of these predators.
And also, China has been talking about this for years. It's not just...
And it's on social media now, exactly, Lou. And he's an influencer, TikToker now. And victims and also Munchie, when it comes to child molestation and rape, there's no statutory for that. There's no statutory. Yeah, it's not statutory for those things. No. It shouldn't be no statutory.
There is no statutory.
Okay, there is none. Okay, good,
No.
good. Mm-hmm.
There is no especially in Jamaica has no limit as to when you can go and report things.
Okay.
No, there isn't
good.
one.
Didn't know. That's good.
Nope, there isn't one. I'm glad that there isn't one.
Yeah. Yes.
No, there shouldn't have any.
Agree, Island Spice. I totally agree because a lot of times, Island Spice. Remember, we talk about it. You're here. You're my regular from day one. Women protect predators. The woman, them. We are talking. Remember, you're not looking at the box. A 3 man in a box, you know. A 3 man in a box, you know. Because women protect predators. Most of the men them in Jamaica that's committing crimes are being covered up by women. Their mothers, their girlfriends, their wives, their baby mothers. And them are the killer them. And them are the rapist them. And them are the molester them. A woman hide them in Jamaica. A woman cover up them crime here in Jamaica. This mother, kiprich mother, was living in the house with Chin as a little girl. Chin, Miss go do on own research. Ricky, Chin look like a baby at that age.
Yeah.
She don't look like a big, so some of them girls.
I know Chin start look like a big woman.
Rosalie at 10 look like she a big woman. Chin look like a baby.
I know Chin start look like a big woman, Miss J. No, that Chin start put on like a weight. Chin start look like a big woman.
She look like a baby. She have a baby face when she was younger.
Mm-hmm. So, and another thing too, I mean also look when it come on to kiprich. It's because kiprich look young.
Yes. Yep.
I know kiprich a big old blood clot man and kiprich still look young.
Yes.
It not go look no way. When
yes.
with a young girl because him look young.
When him come out of school, come pick her up, yes.
Yeah. Him look young. You look like I just want a young youth that come pick up another young youth. So not really
them think them in a school.
Right? Them look young together. Because him look young. Kiprich look like only when Kiprich 920s, he look like him in 19s.
Yes.
And they look young. So
and you know what them don't do Ricky, let me be honest with you. Back in the days in Jamaica, them not ask kids' age. We did have a boyfriend who used to come and pick me from school in my uniform. And I just the other day when he meet me back on TikTok, he say I was only 13 years old. But we've never had any sexual relationship or anything.
Me see your high school picture where you graduate. Your favorite year 12. The man that prisoning for blood clot.
Yeah.
You can't say you never know say you're young.
You must say, I didn't realize you were so young. I said, you never asked me my age. I said, you was coming to hang out with me. You'd walk with me around the school. You'd out of schoolyard. You'd never ask me my age. You never asked my age. I was only 13. I graduated from high school at 15 years old. I graduated at high school at 15 years old. A lot of these predators, they don't ask little girls their age. They don't ask their age.
Well, Miss J.A., like they're saying what they normally say, once you have bust breasts,
See there?
But you never have us no breast in time then.
None, Ricky. None.
A wicked man, are wicked.
Yeah. No, me I look back on him for true. Me start look back on him and say, yeah.
You never have nothing to say you're ready for man.
He was a predator for true.
You never have nothing to say you, Miss J.A. Then can confuse and say you're a big man.
And Ricky, we used to go hang out at the yard with the family house, you know. Hang out in the uniform with them. Hang out there.
Just never tell us that what turns them on is the fact that they know that you're in high school. Once you're in high school,
God, that's disgusting. That sounds gross.
That you are ready.
Yeah, once you pass exam. Once you pass common entrance. I said once you pass common entrance, then think you're ready to man.
Yes. Yeah.
Them not look for you when you're in a primary school, but as you pass common entrance.
As you reach high school.
And then them like the smaller body, them they like the body.
When the mango turn, the mango not ready yet.
Good vibe. Come on, good vibe.
Yeah, not ready yet. You know,
the mango turn.
You know, eat good. You have to make it ripe. And wait.
You see, Kemar, the thing is, there's some of them eating mango and they turn with salt.
Oh my God.
And me know enough people would like to eat it like that with salt and pepper. And I'm just like, I don't.
Let the mango make the mango ripe. So, I understand that sometimes the mango fast and the mango drop off of the tree, wrap it up in a newspaper and put it down.
Yeah, make it ripe.
Make it ripe.
That's how they think for true.
Salt.
You see, sometimes hurricane pass through, rain pass through, and the mango blow off. But on a time yet. Wrap it up in a one little newspaper and put it down in one place and make it get ripe.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario, you see, me start get a little grade in my beard from me young, from in my 20s. Me start get a little spotty grade.
Exactly the same. Like when you see the look great here, they want to start diet at the same way. We're not already yet, so diet.
Yes, if I start get a little grade them, I remember the scene in Set It Off when what's the name there?
Oh God, that's a nasty one too.
Right when when Jada did have to go sleep with the big old sweaty man.
She was just laying there, yeah.
And she just laying there. Every time it's one young girl, I say, I've seen the flashback in my head how disgusting me I go look. If we go live up on top of one little young girl.
Oh God.
That's the scene that flashing in my eyes.
Well, at least you were traumatized. Good.
Traumatized. Come here and say, yo, look how disgusting is that big man I look on top of a young girl. Yeah.
And she wasn't moving at all.
I cried in that scene.
There was no little nothing. She was just there.
I cried. You know why I cried? Because the way she just laid there doing just doing it because.
Yeah.
Me cried because me I say, oh God.
And I said that before, if you're having, I've told my male friends that if you're having a sexual relationship with a woman and she just lay there, just get up. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
First of all, vibes dead. If me not have no little pushback, if me not have no little yes right there, so nothing. Put dead.
Pushback.
Me I come off and me I say, no man, this not right.
Yeah.
When you look at man, just want to get a broke and I don't care about
they don't care.
I have a little emotions in it too, man. If she not push back, if she not say yes, daddy or nothing, she don't want it.
That means she doesn't want it. Yeah.
You're just
but even the other day with the Italian thing, you know, we talk about it and saying a child like that, right? Mm-hmm. She look big for her age. You see the difference? Even she look way older.
Oh, the one that was at the Italian's house?
House, right? But he never asked her age.
Yeah.
You have to ask age nowadays. Me tell my friend them, ask the age. Them
especially if you need them out of uniform.
Yes. Remember when we see them in New York?
Yeah.
And them look like a big old tough grey tone woman. But them a little baby.
Because I used to live right behind Canarsie High School. I can tell you. Some of them big, you think are big people there.
You think a teacher at school.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yo, I'm telling man.
What's this one here? Which I want to late in I comment? What's the late comment and I comment?
Yeah. You see, especially in these United States where most of the kids them don't wear uniform to school.
Yeah.
You guys be careful.
What?
Be fucking careful. You were when you said jailbait that?
And that's why
I
nobody can ever go
jailbait
jail,
them that.
Ricky.